Morning, ma'am. Before you have a seat, if you please raise your right hand.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony given in this case now before the court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. You may be seated, and please state your name and spell it for the record.
Paula Hildebrand, Paula Hildebrand.
Good morning, Mrs. Hildebrand.
Good morning.
Mrs. Hildebrand, do you know Zaryus Hildebrand?
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you know Zaryus?
I am his mother.
And when you say you're his mother, can you tell us when you met Zaryus?
I met Zaryus when he was 6 years old.
How did you come to meet him?
He came to our home as a foster placement, and we ultimately adopted.
And how old was Zaryus when you adopted him?
8.
Did you raise Zaryus?
Yes.
Did he live with you when he went to high school?
Yes.
Do you recall where he went to high school?
Yes. Central Hardin High School.
How old was he when he graduated from high school?
17.
Did he live with you after he graduated?
He did.
And did he ever move out?
He moved out for a brief time, roughly about 3 months.
When he was out, how old?
It would have been I believe that summer after graduation, maybe the next summer. He was 18, so it was the next summer.
And so it sounds like he moved out and then came back.
He did.
Did he move out? How long did he live with you when he came back?
When he came back, it was probably 3 or 4 months before he entered the military.
Okay. And during that time, what part of the country were you?
Right away, notice what the defense is doing here. They're carefully building a timeline of Zaryus's life, from foster care to adulthood, military service, and family relationships. In court, that kind of background testimony isn't random. It's often designed to help jurors understand who a person was long before the events at the center of the case. As you're watching, ask yourself, how much weight should a person's upbringing and history carry when evaluating their actions later in life?
Living in?
We live in Kentucky.
Okay. And how old was Zaryus when he joined the military?
He would have been 21.
And
20?
fair to say he didn't live with you once he joined the military?
He was 19, sorry. It was in 2021 when he joined the military.
Thank you. And when he joined the military, did he live with you during that time?
No, well, until he left to go to basic training in September.
September of what year?
2021.
Did you stay in contact with Zaryus
Yes.
after he joined the military?
Yes, as much as we could. He couldn't call as often in basic or AIT, but when he could call, he would call.
Do you recall where Zaryus was living in, for example, November of 2021?
He was still at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, because he graduated basic right before Thanksgiving of that year.
And did you speak to him, how often did you speak to him between the time period of, say, November 2021 up to his 21st birthday?
After he got out of AIT, I can easily say at least weekly.
And do you recall if he moved to Alaska at some point?
He did. I don't remember the exact time. It was after he got out of AIT. That's where his orders were.
And did you stay in touch with him when he lived in Alaska?
Yes, ma'am.
This is a pivotal moment. The attorney asks a very direct character question, whether his mother had ever known him to be violent. Character evidence can be powerful because it gives jurors a broader picture of the defendant, but it can also be controversial. Does years of peaceful behavior outweigh allegations tied to a single incident? That's one of the difficult questions many juries wrestle with.
From the time that you met Zaryus when he was 6 years old to his 21st birthday, and when is Zaryus' 21st birthday?
August 5th, 2023.
From the time you met him from foster care to his 21st birthday, have you ever known him to be a violent person?
No.
I want to talk a little more about Zaryus's, well, when you met Zaryus, did he have any siblings?
He did. He had 3.
Was he the oldest, middle, younger?
Of that group, he was the middle.
And did he have who were his younger siblings?
His younger siblings are Olivia and Michael, who we call MJ.
How old was MJ when you met him?
22 months.
And how old was Zaryus again?
He was 6.
What can you tell me about the relationship between MJ and Zaryus as they grew up?
Of course, at the beginning, MJ followed him around everywhere, and he didn't like it.
Listen to the emotional theme emerging here. The testimony isn't just describing a brother. It paints Zaryus as a mentor, protector, and role model within the family. Whether jurors find that persuasive is another matter, but strategically, the defense is humanizing the defendant through the people who knew him best. It's a reminder that courtroom battles are often fought through stories as much as through facts.
In middle school, you don't like your little brother tagging along all the time, so, it wasn't as close. But as they got older, they became closer. They were both athletes. The other kids in our home didn't do sports as much. They were the athletes, and MJ idolized his brother, and Zaryus grew to be a role model for him.
Can you tell me what role model meant from what you observed?
MJ wanted to live his life like Zaryus.
Was Zaryus, as a matter of habit, emotionally protective of MJ?
Yes, as they got older, of course, he was. He was emotionally protective of all of us.
Thank you, ma'am. I don't have any further questions.
Okay.
Now the focus shifts to Soraya, and that's significant. The witness describes her in overwhelmingly positive terms and recalls what appeared to be a happy marriage just weeks before the events in question. Cases like this often become complicated because testimony about a relationship can look very different depending on who's telling the story and when they observed it.
Good morning, Mrs. Hildebrand.
Good morning.
So the defendant is your son, correct?
Correct.
And you met Zaryus Hildebrand.
I did.
What did you think of her?
Oh, I loved her. She was a beautiful person, inside and out.
And did you meet her in person?
I did. When they got married, he brought her to our house before they went to Utah to be married, and she spent about 4 to 5 days with us.
Did she seem happy?
Yes.
She seemed like a sweet girl.
Oh, yes, absolutely. She was a dog person, and we're dog people, so we immediately hit it right off.
And then you weren't in Alaska in August of 2023, correct?
I was not.
You've never been to Alaska before this?
Oh, no, I did visit.
Okay.
I visited Zaryus and Soraya in June of 2023.
How was Soraya then?
Wonderful. She cooked dinner for us, they did, and she hung out with us when she wasn't at work.
They had both dogs, right? They had the puppy.
Lily and Cope.
How was she with the dogs then?
Oh, she loved those dogs.
And you didn't personally witness anything relevant to this case right around that time? You weren't here?
No, ma'am.
Thank you. And you've been emotionally supporting your son, the defendant, since his arrest, correct?
Yes.
You've been calling him?
Here comes a dramatic turn in the cross-examination. The prosecutor highlights that Zaryus reportedly asked his mother not to visit him, not to come to Alaska, and even not to attend the trial. Those are details that can leave jurors with a lot of questions. Why would someone distance themselves from a close family member during such a critical period? The prosecution doesn't need to answer that question here. They simply want the jury thinking about it.
I can't call him. He
You've been-
calls me.
He's been calling you, and you've been aware that those calls have been recorded?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, may we approach?
Yes.
And that final question lands with real weight. The witness confirms that during recorded jail calls, her son never spoke about missing or loving Soraya. The prosecution is clearly trying to draw a contrast between the loving relationship described earlier and what happened after the arrest. Whether jurors view that as meaningful evidence or simply a reflection of extraordinary circumstances could become an important factor as the trial moves forward.
So you were aware that those calls were recorded?
Yes.
Zaryus repeatedly asked you not to visit him or come to Alaska, right?
Yes,
And he repeatedly asked you not to come to this trial.
he did.
And when were you told that they wanted you here?
Last Monday evening.
And has it been difficult for you to come here and testify?
Yes.
And then since his arrest and all those calls that you've had with him, he never once talked to you about missing or loving Zaryus Hildebrand, did he?
No.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
Any redraw?
No, Judge, thank you.
Thank you for your testimony.
Thank you.
May we approach?
Yes.